Sometimes can go pansai also.
Got stuck, bro.
Never have met her. It can be butterfly, it can be PJ, it can be spider.
Oh.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome again to Square Corner,
Except-
Chit Chat Corner.
We're in the wrong place.
Yeah, we are outside at the moment. Now,
Yes, I
we
wanted
just
to
changed
eat.
our setting a bit. Yeah, because she want to eat and I just want to snack.
Our topic for today is going to be the impact of technology on relationships and communications.
Oh, we just on episode 5 in the topic was already very deep.
So, what do you think that technology has helped you in building your relationship with friends, family?
I would say it do help me to connect more with my friends nowadays. I mean friends and family because last time I was born during where the smartphone or the handphone wasn't invented yet at that time.
Okay, yeah, we call them the intelligent phone
Yeah,
because they're intelligent enough.
there's like a very big handphone, but I think that one was invented during 1997 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was born before that, and before that, when I want to contact my friend, usually we just go to my friend's house. I have to walk to my friend's house. We have to use a very old telephone like that.
Yeah. By the way, we call, like, you know, when people tell us, do you have phone? They are like, you know, like this, and we're like,
Yeah, like hello, that you have like a very long wire just like that. Then sometimes you cannot reach the person that you want because people are probably not home all the time.
yes.
So you can try to call them, but if they're not at home, so you have nowhere to contact that person. So when you say that nowadays it's easy to to connect with your friend, like when you want to message or you want to call them, if they we are totally
I
okay.
love you.
And then nowadays you are very easy to connect with other people with smartphone. Right? If you cannot get a hold to that person, it's that person's fault. Because they should have a smartphone with them all the time. I would say not entirely their fault, but mostly it's partly their fault. They silent their phone.
Or the phone is dead.
Yeah, or the phone is dead. So in terms of contacting with my old friend also, that is much more easier. Because I get my phone when I was 18 years old. And back then it's during 2008 is the first time I got my handphone. But before that, when I want to contact with my friend who like they move to other school or they move to somewhere far away, I still have to use paper.
You know, last time we have this thing called yellow page. Yeah, we have that.
And then we have to look at the person name.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, if you want to look for Amy Gun.
Have to look for the gun.
Yeah.
Like GAN there. Then at the back there is like comma Amy.
Yeah, and then you can see how many Amy Gun was there.
Trust me a lot.
Then probably you have to try one by one.
That's
then-
the old yellow page.
Yeah,
So,
I think nowadays that's why at least Malay people nowadays they give their kid a very specific name, like a very long name. So if yellow page were still here in this day, so it's easily for you to look for a person with just their name. But like I said last time, when I want to contact my old friend or whatsoever, I have to use what you call that, letter. I forget. Is there a letter or postcard?
a letter and postcard, both same. Postcard
then-
is like used when you travel somewhere, but you just want to send your friends like, you know, hey, you're doing well.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have that one notebook that actually keep all your friends' address. So whenever you want to write a letter or whatsoever, you have to
Use that.
Yeah.
Like open the book up and then we're like, okay, this is the friend I want to send a mail to.
And then back then also, even we have a handphone, we have to send the message at SMS. Back then, it's not like nowadays you have WhatsApp, everything is almost like free when you want
Yes,
to message someone.
and also SMS is like limit to 250
yeah, that's
letters.
Yeah.
Space is including as a letter, guys.
And then last time also one message is like 10 cent or 20 cent, and when you buy a prepaid, right, you have a limit how many SMS that you can send. So you have to keep buying and buying and buying again. So thankfully with the invention of WhatsApp nowadays,
Technology really
nowadays,
do help.
I can actually contact my friend free of charge. I probably have to pay for my prepaid or postpaid over there, and then
The internet
yeah.
the data itself, the roaming. Yeah.
And then that's when it comes to friend, family, yeah, it's much more easier. I would say when it comes for dating also, it's much more easier. It's very easy nowadays for you to meet your potential significant other with the invention of a dating app whatsoever. Yeah, it's very easy. Because last time if I want to I remember last time if I want to get to know someone, I actually have to be friend with them first, and then back then I said during my day at school, we don't have a handphone, so I have to keep sending letter to my crush or whatsoever. Something like that. But nowadays it's much more easier. Dating apps all over the place.
I hated dating apps.
Okay, she dated. I have a mix pro and cons about it lah. But the thing is, everything now in terms of with technology nowadays, connecting with other people is very easy. I remember during the invention of Yahoo Mail, I start to know people from all around the world. Before that, I only have a friend from Malaysia only. And since the inventor of Yahoo Mail, the first time I tried to chat with other people from outside the country, my eyes get, there actually other people exist outside from Malaysia.
I use MSN.
Yeah.
I'm younger than him, but I use MSN. I don't really use Yahoo. I hated Yahoo either.
But that time you remember during that, our internet also they have that sound, everything you want to connect.
Yes.
That one. So I think for new generation nowadays, probably you don't experience that. But back then, want to connect to internet to talk with your friend also, it's very...
It takes a long time,
Yeah.
and not only that, right? Loading an image, you need to take probably like half an hour or
Yeah.
more just to load one image.
Yeah. But then when I want to look for reference for me to draw or whatsoever, right, in my house, because of the jarring internet, right, that make a sound, something like that, right, I can go take a snack, go pee, even sometimes can go pansai also. I can do a lot of things and get back to my computer. My picture still not half done.
It's still loading.
Yeah, it's still loading.
And by the way, the picture loads like this, you know.
Yeah, it's coming out from a printer, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I thankful for the technology nowadays. Like you said, what my opinion is, yeah, it's make me easy to connect with the people I love or people that I care about.
I guess for me it's almost the same, except for the dating part, the relationship side. I have very bad experience with dating apps. Hate it.
You want to tell people?
I got stalked, bro. I got stalked, so I don't really like that. And it's not giving me security, that kind of thing. But of course, the topic over here is to talk about technology, like helping with the relationship and communication around.
Maybe next time if you want to hear that story, we can do a podcast about dating. It's complicated.
Can? Next episode then.
Dating is complicated. Then you
He has more stories than me, by the way, guys.
my story is not good as yours lah. Your story is
Mine is
not-
just spicy.
Yeah. your story is better.
Okay, so other than that, it's like with the invention of technology, all this, right? I would say we do get to keep in contact with a lot of my family side. Like I don't even know that I have a great grand uncle somewhere in like Australia or in China. So with this invention, it actually do help us like see, oh hey, I actually have this uncle there, so
And
can like visit.
I would say without technology also, I would never have met her.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, and you will never see this dynamic together, this thing.
Me scolding him all the time. So I guess other than that, right? Communication. to be honest, we don't have to like walk to our colleague's place there just to like, hey, can you amend this thing, this document? Just directly on the internet, just a message over there, hey, can you amend this? And if they don't read it, your second option is to walk over there. But the first option is always easier for people. Communication.
It's the key.
It's the key, bro. Your communication very bad, man.
Now we are communicating what?
Just to tell you guys, his communication skill is very interesting. In a way that, right, just today, the server came and then told him that the extra sambal is add-on. And you know what he said? He said, oh, okay. Then when the bill came out, right, he's like, oh, I got add-on service one. Then after that, we asked him, yeah, why got add-on service? He said, yeah, I already told the server that, you know, I don't want anymore. All of us heard him saying, he's like saying, okay. He said, no, I said, okay, don't need.
Okay, that was my bad lah.
Communication. By the way, I would also say another one more thing with the invention of all this technology. It has helped us learn a lot more stuff. A lot more. In a way that, like, you know, there are so many other apps that you can learn how to talk, how to speak in another language or how to read in another language. That's also the part of communication part. Yeah. And anyways, even if we don't learn, we can still be using this technology, going to another country and still be using Google Translate. And people still be able to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say this technology do help.
Yeah, I would say not everyone can learn language. And then now with the invention of this technology, you can go anywhere in the world, and I can see, I can assure you, you can still survive as long as you got an app that can help you translate whatever that country you are visiting language is, which is very helpful. It's still helping you connecting with people without you have to, I wouldn't say to put effort lah, but not everyone has time to learn language.
Yeah, and also even I would say, right, that I always use this way. Body language is the international language. The moment I go anywhere else and I don't know how to speak right, I want to eat food, I'll be like, body language. Now, of course, this is like sign kind of body language, but you get what I mean. If you want to be more specific, using technology helps. Using technology helps.
Yeah, it do help you in a lot of ways.
And also, I would say the bad side. The bad side of all this technology is that relationship, right? When people go dating, you can see a lot of the couples, they're on their phone.
Yeah, that's when we said about the cons of this technology, right? Sometimes it does take away your quality time with your friends. Because I live in village last time. I live in village where rural area. Back then we don't have a lot of technology. I mean every time I met with my friend, right, the meeting I feel is more genuine, that I can still talk to my friend, and the closeness still there, because when I talk to my friend, they actually pay attention to whatever I say. And when they said something to me, I was not distracted with the technology. I actually hear to what they said. So there's a genuine connection over there.
Yeah, that's the downside of all this technology. Because nowadays you really do see, like, people want to be distracted. So when they want to be distracted, they always look at their phone. I do that.
Yeah, I do that also. I'm guilty of doing that also.
I do that, but not on my relationship, but I do that to, like, when I go out with people and I'm not comfortable with them, right, I actually do that.
I'm just...
He's only adding this dramatic effect because he thought that I actually do it to him, but actually when I was on the phone, when we're eating, right, I'm working.
Let me add the dramatic effect lah. Okay, she didn't do it to me, but sometimes I did it to other people. So sometimes to a close friend also. When I was going out with them or just going hang out with them, sometimes when things notification come into my phone, I don't know why. I can just put my phone over there, but I was so used of want to see whatever is happening to my phone.
Then how come you don't see our messages one?
Huh? You don't need to. There's a lot.
There's a lot of messages that he don't see, by the way.
There's a lot of messages that are coming, but yeah, when it do takes my attention to whoever person that I was talking to at that time. I mean, if they are really close friend, I will do my best to actually pay attention to whatever they say. But with someone that I'm not close with, that I would tend to look more on my phone.
So guys, if you go out with him and you see him always look at his phone, you're not close with him.
Yeah. If you actually talk to you a lot, means I'm close to you lah. It's just I don't know how to make a lot of conversation. I can, but sometimes the social battery is just depleted very quickly.
Okay, this also goes into this kind of social battery thing. Honestly speaking, last time, like the older, we're not that old by the way, but I would like to say the older days, I don't think there's such thing as social battery.
I don't think so also.
Yeah, there's no such thing as social battery. It's because of all this internet, right, that we're all constantly drained by the internet, by the technology, everything, right, that we start to have this social battery with everyone else, with the don't, this one is dirty, this one is dirty. As I was saying, all these things distract our mind. It makes our mind not as focused, not as attentive as it used to be. So people tend to use this word as social battery for, like, you know, to justify that they don't have enough energy to go out with their friends anymore. I have it too, by the way. I have it too. But when I know it's a close friend and I haven't seen them in a very long time, I will find time just to like go out with them. Even though I'm tired, I'm working all the time. Both of us are always working, so I will definitely find time to go out with them. Even though my whole energy battery is always running on probably 5%. 100%, the moment I wake up 100%, right, I get out of the bed is 50% already. Is that bad? But I really feel it's because of all this technology that caused us to like start to have this thing called social battery.
Yeah, because I think last time when you talking to people, you still can enjoy what other people are talking about. At least you learn something. But now with the invention of internet and technology nowadays, you can get your info anywhere easily. So when people, for example, people said the thing that you already know or you already get the info from the internet, you feel like, oh, this guy is talking about something that I already know, or boring, something like that.
Yeah.
If there's just some people that they are nice, they heard the conversation or something you tell them that they already know, they will still that can pretend that, oh, I don't know, oh, like this, can still be attentive to you. But I don't see that people do nowadays.
I still do that actually.
Yeah.
I still do that. And
But
I have friends that actually, like, you know, talk to me, to both of us, the same story. We give the same advice all the time.
Yeah, sometimes I just pretend that I don't know. Oh, this is my first time knowing. Oh, this is my. Oh, okay. Say like that. But I think with the invention of technology, it's just take away the excitement. You want to hear something new from other people.
Yes. That's probably the down part. That's it. But I think other than that, I would say technology has really improved a lot in a lot of people's life. You know, from
see, there's an example of technology. We cannot show you here, but there's actually a moving robot cat over there. I wish that they send the food over here so we can show you guys.
No. Anyways, as I was saying, the invention of all this technology, the telecommunication itself, right? You don't have to, like, you know, the older days, way much older, people actually use smoke message. Smoke message, Morse code. Morse code still being used, by the way.
Yeah.
But smoke message,
And there's
pigeon. But that is butterfly.
this one pigeon lah. Continue.
Isn't this butterfly?
It can be butterfly, it can be pigeon, it can be spider.
So pigeon, mail, all those older ways of communicating improved to right now where we can just send a message to someone in Japan, send a message to someone in Poland, and they can just receive it immediately. That's a good thing. Meaning if there's a war incoming, at least we know.
At least we know.
Yeah, at least we know we're prepared.
Yeah, because you see, when we're talking about a war, historically, when you want to go to a war last time, like you have to send your representative, and they actually need to give you 3 days or 4 days to receive your word, whether you surrender or you want to fight back, something like that. So with the advance of technology, you can now know like 5 minutes, like we demand you to surrender or whatsoever, then you can get your just right away without using all those representative, pigeon or whatsoever, smoke, something like that. Which I think back then, if you can get this message very quickly, right, probably a lot of the war can be avoided.
Yes.
Because some of the war is caused by
miscommunication.
Miscommunication and misunderstanding. Maybe in the some war that representative took 3 days, but 3 days in between
During
3
that
days.
period, right? The person, the messenger could have just been killed or
Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen.
So I think war can be avoided at that way. Communication. I do hope that we don't go into another war because of the.
I think right now it's more on the economical war. This is very normal. Economical war is just normal. We see it every day. Almost, I think back in the year of 2012 or so, that was when there's a lot of people talk about, on the internet, there's a lot of people talk about, where China will be able to take over the market or US will be able to take over, continue for years down the road. But now information is very easy to get. And by the way, even though newspaper they don't exactly produce anymore, they still I would say they still do newspaper.
Yeah.
For the older generations, if they don't want to use the internet.
Yeah.
But for the newer generations, we actually use the internet more often to save money on the paper.
I would say nowadays even the paper company assimilate their way to giving news to with the technology also. I mean, they have their own Facebook page, social media. They always have a article over there. Sometimes nowadays they include video also for easier for you to understand.
Yes.
Last time with newspaper we only have picture but picture tell a lot of story. I would say video also tell a lot of story But nowadays they assimilate. It's easier to get information, easier to get news. Last time, if you don't get a newspaper for a day, so you don't know whatever is happening.
Yes.
And then back then, I think newspaper is almost where we get all the news. We get daily news, economic news,
comic.
She said comic, entertainment.
Yes.
And for some Chinese, that's where they get their Toto number also.
Yes, that's actually very true. My parents actually buy the newspaper just for the Toto numbers last time.
So we get a lot of our information from newspaper. Although nowadays I don't see newspaper a lot. I know they're still printing online. Some of our old people still prefer newspaper, but want to get a news is very easy. Now it's only up to you whether you want to differentiate whether this is a true news or a fake news. I think that one is a downside also because people can spread fake news nowadays.
Like what? Telephone karat.
Telephone card?
You know what's telephone karat, the game or not?
No.
Okay, it's just for example, you have a line of people. The message from this could be A, B, C. Then down the line, it could end up until the end there. The last person who received the message could be GSH, something like that.
The diaphragm jelly is in my glove box?
Okay.
That's telephone karat.
I I understand what she says. Like the chain message that will always
End
goes
up
wrong.
like yeah, because the moment like someone say, hey, I heard about this. Let's just say, for example, Square Corner is opening a shop, but actually, no, that kind of thing.
It can be as simple as I ask Amy to go out to eat. I ask Amy and friend to go out to eat, and the chain message at the end there, I will buy Amy food to eat.
Yes.
Something like that.
It just ends up like that.
Yeah, it's always end up something like that.
That's the fake news. Fake news. So if you really want to look for the news, have to go to the official page there. So I guess in this sense, the technology really do help a lot of people. And there are definitely cons to it, but of course with precautions, always be attentive. By the way, don't play phone while you're driving, guys. Be attentive, especially while it's a freaking red light. I do not like to wait. The moment it's green, move your butts.
Yeah, I'm sorry lah. You guys probably already got a very heavy leg to press the pedal, and then don't edit with the phone also.
Yes, I have experienced like few times of me driving, right? There's always drivers who are they're playing phones. Playing phones.
Yeah.
Technology has really been helping a lot, yes, but please, when you're driving, there's always a saying, don't play phones while you're driving.
Yeah, no.
Even though it's like a freaking red light, don't be playing phone. Stay attentive. Even if you do be playing phone, stay attentive to the red light.
Okay, that's a message for you guys. By the way, this is serious message. Any one of you who are friend with her, don't do that in front of her. You will get a...
I got scold you, man.
Because I never play phone when I drive you, bah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, whoever the friend over here that's watching lah.
No, that's the thing. I am attentive. If I'm in the car, right, I am attentive. So that if the person is playing phone, I'm attentive. I'll be like, oh, it's green already. Then the person will just like start moving. Put the phone down and start moving. I don't scold people for playing phone. I scold people for playing phone and there's no one right beside them telling them, hey, it's already green. Please move your...
And you know, some people, they know that you should not play phone during driving, even on red light. But the moment you honk them, right, they look at you that you're the one at fault.
Yes, that happens all the freaking time.
Like, you're the one who playing phone, you're the one who hold up the traffic, and when I honk you, you look at me like I'm the one at wrong because I'm honking you. That actually happened quite a time also.
Yes, quite a lot of times, by the way, quite a lot of times.
I remember when I honked this one person because he playing phone, and he suddenly opened his door and then it's like cursing me or whatsoever. And I said, because you're playing phone, ma.
Technology has helped, but of course, you have to be more attentive, more careful towards it.
Yeah. Don't do like what she asked you not to do, okay? Be more. It is for your own safety also.
Hear me out. You can. I would say you can. You're able to. I actually do look at my phone while it's red light. Mostly check messages. I'm pretty sure everyone else does that too. Mostly check messages. But of course, you still have to be attentive. Like, make sure that one part of your eye can still be seeing, like, if it's green or if the car is in front of them moving or not.
Right, come to think about that, talking about attentiveness, do you think with the technology nowadays make us like not attentive to our surroundings?
I already see it at the start there. With technology, it actually that's the part where I see about the social battery. It drains a lot of people's, like, the attention span is no longer as long as how it was. Everything is just like short span. So that's why people nowadays is just like constantly playing phone, just to have this a bit of the excitement. That's it. Yeah. If you're asking about the attentiveness, it's just there.
Okay.
So today's topic is just gonna be this short. So, see you in the next topic about the dating one.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to do about the dating one. I think that one
I
will
mean,
be.
it will be so interesting because he has some interesting relationship. So do I. Okay. I have 4 exes, but if I were to count my third one as not really an ex, then I would have 3 exes. 3 exes. But internet, like, you know, with all this, we're talking about the technology, everything. Where we say, you know, with the invention of all this technology, we can meet with a lot of new people from other countries, right? If you're talking including with the internet, probably more than 4.
Okay, I would. You can expect the next episode will be a quite long one. She got a lot of interesting story to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got I probably not.
Should we invite a friend?
If
Should
we
we invite a
friend,
over?
your story, my story, and the other people's story will be 3-hour podcast way.
Yes, everyone will be interested in it. Oh my god, tea.
Okay lah. In that case, you can expect the next podcast will be very long So we see you guys on the next episode.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.